Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 67 watt Acer charging block, which was sent to me at no charge for this review. And this is, as I said, a 67 watt charging block. It does have 3 different charging ports. 2 are going to be USB-C, and 1 is going to be a quick charge USB-A. And this is going to be a charging block that's going to plug right into your wall outlet, and it's going to flip up for easy storage if you're putting it in a bag or a pocket or carrying it somewhere else. It does have a unique power distribution if you're using 1 port, 2 port, or 3 ports.
Okay, so the first thing that I want you to notice is that when it is plugged in and has power, there will be an LED light that is on continuously as long as it's plugged in. If you're just using 1 port at a time, this is going to give you a full 67 watts. This one will give you a full 67 watts, and then the USB-A is going to give you 18 watts. If you're using 2 of these at the same time, then you're going to get a maximum of 45 watts and then a 20 watt out of your second USB-C, which is a total of 65 watts. If you're using the USB-C and the USB-A, you're going to get 45 watts and then 18 watts out of your USB-A. If you use these 2, you're going to get a maximum of 15 watts. Now, if you're going to use all 3 of these, you're going to get 45 out of your top USB-C, and then you're going to get a maximum of 5 volts out of these 2 as they're used together.
But remember, you can only put in as much as your phone will accept, and being at 88%, it's just going to be a little trickle charge. So once you plug that in, you can see the battery guru. The graph is extremely high here, showing that I'm getting a full 10 watts going in right now, which is really fast. Once I hit that 90, it's going to drop down to about 5. It'll be a little trickle charge. So what we're going to do here is we're going to plug in a couple of other devices. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. That's that power distribution there. I'm actually going to plug in 1 more device. We won't see any change here on the S8 just because it's so old, but we will see a change of the S23 once I plug in another device here. I got a little portable fan here that I like to use in my sauna. And so there you can see the fluctuations in the changes in the power distribution, clear down to a 0.4 on the S8. And it's just a real little trickle charge here. Let me show that to you. You can see how that graph took a nosedive right there. Crazy. The Acer wall plug is just a really good wall plug with having those 3 ports. You're not going to be left stranded without the ability to charge your battery. Again, your battery is only going to accept as much charge as it can, regardless if you're using the 67 watt or 100 watt adapter. You're only going to get as much as your phone will receive. And then as your phone begins to increase in the battery capacity, or the battery charge, then it's going to begin to trickle charge that battery. For example, as you can see with mine, I'm sitting at 4.7 watts, and we should be somewhere around 14, 15, maybe even 20. But there you go. You'd have to let your battery drain to see that super fast charge. And you also have to have your battery settings correct in the phone itself. So if you're looking for a really nice charger, these ones from Acer, whether it's going to be the 67 watt or if it's going to be the 100 watt, these are some really nice chargers, and they are chargers that I would definitely recommend.